Hello, everyone. Welcome to what will be a reaction slash predictions video for the Academy Awards of 2017. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna do this really quick. They just got announced like 2 hours ago or so, and I'm just reading them for the first time right now. Just going into them briefly. I'm expecting, just based off like Golden Globes and popularity and some other kind of awards that have been given out, I'm expecting La La Land to probably get nominated for like a million things, and Moonlight as well. That seems to be the underdog kind of darling of the season, but rightfully so because that is a fantastic film. And hindsight may be better than La La Land. I don't know. We can talk about that at another date. But if not, you can look at our off the cuff of La La Land because we've already talked about that so much. Anyways, gonna get into it. Here we are, the actor in the leading role. So we got Casey Affleck, fair enough, Manchester by the Sea. Andrew Garfield for Hacksaw Ridge. Ryan Gosling, La La Land. Oh, cool. Viggo Mortensen for Captain Fantastic. That's pretty cool. And Denzel Washington for Fences. See, Casey Affleck won it for Manchester by the Sea and at the Golden Globes. And did not really deserve it over Denzel, in my opinion. Manchester by the Sea, this is not a review, but that was a pretty good movie. Overall, liked it, but his performance was not nearly as strong as Denzel's. Denzel's was like on just on another level. This is like Daniel Day-Lewis style of goodness. But I'm gonna hope Denzel wins it in this category. Although if he were to get beat out, it could only be by Gosling, I would say. I don't think he'll actually win over Affleck in this. The other Affleck, you know. But cool to see Viggo Mortensen nominated for Kind of Fantastic. That's pretty sweet. Okay, actor in a supporting role. Mahershala Ali for Moonlight. Jeff Bridges for Hell or High Water. Lucas Hedges for Manchester by the Sea. Dev Patel for Lion. Haven't seen that yet, so I can't speak too much on it. And Michael Shannon for Nocturnal Animals. Sweet. That would be my pick, hands down. Michael Shannon, fucking amazing. But also Daniel would be happy to see Jeff Bridges for Hell or High Water. He'll be here, of course, next Monday when we do Off the Cuff, because we'll talk more about this in depth. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and say Mahershala Ali is going to win it for Moonlight, hands down. He's fantastic in that film, and I think it just seems like the role that will win in this category. Okay, actress in a leading role. Sweet. Oh, Isabelle Huppert for Elle. Fuck yeah, she was amazing in Elle. If I would have saw Elle like earlier in the year or last year, that would have made my top 10 for sure. I don't know where, but great movie. Fantastic. And she was so good in it. Ruth Negga for Loving. Natalie Portman for Jackie. Okay. Emma Stone for La La Land. And Meryl Streep for Florence Foster Jenkins. They just give her these awards now, or these nominations now, I swear. She's like, that movie's awful. Truthfully bad. Anyways. Okay. So, yeah, you know what? I could, like, Isabelle Huppert won it at the Golden Globes, but that was a long shot. This one's Emma Stone's to win, hands down. They're going to give her the statue. She's the young darling. She's great in the film. That's, it's, I would say it's a sure thing if I were to make the call, which I have no say over. Okay. Actress in a supporting role. Viola Davis, fucking good. Naomi Harris for Moonlight. Nicole Kidman for Lion. Octavia Spencer for Hidden Fences. That's surprising because Hidden Figures. Wow, geez. Got the Michael Keaton going on right now. Hidden Figures has been a little bit of controversy lately. Just about the soundtrack and score, but still. Usually the Academy Awards stay away from that. Case in point, Birth of a Nation. Remember that movie? Yeah, no one does now. Anyways, and Michelle Williams for Manchester by the Sea. Michelle Williams is great in that movie, like really good. Fantastic New England accent as well. But I think Viola Davis will probably take this one. She's just too damn good in Fences. Almost on par with Denzel. Probably not quite, but just because Denzel's like the more prominent character in the film, but she holds her weight. She's fantastic. Animated feature film, awesome. Kubo and the Two Strings, so happy to see that. Moana, My Life as a Zucchini, no idea what that is, but sounds cool. The Red Turtle, oh, that's a Studio Ghibli produced film with another French studio, I'm pretty sure. It's a pretty interesting title that I've never seen yet, but it's pretty, I think there's no dialogue or something. It's fucking weird, but cool. And Zootopia. Zootopia was great, actually. I kind of wanted to hate Zootopia going into it, but I loved it. It was a good movie, just an all-around good film. If I had to pick, though, I would want Kubo to win, because that movie is just, it's just so good. So good. But no, Zootopia is going to win, for sure. It was the biggest, one of the highest grossing films of this past year, not to mention its popularity. If it wasn't nominated, I could see Moana maybe getting it, because I heard that film's good as well. But I think just the big Zootopia is its narrative and its subject matter, and I mean, it's just a likable film. It's gonna win. It's gonna win. Cinematography: Arrival, La La Land, Lion, Moonlight, and Silence. Hey, Silence has got nothing yet. That's the new Scorsese film. No actor nominations, or I guess maybe director or picture might, but cool. Okay. So cinematography, like, I would pick Moonlight just because the colors in that film are fantastic. And the overall tone and mood of it just fits so well with the story. But it's going to be La La Land. That's going to win for sure. But to be fair, still fantastic cinematography in that movie. Costume design, I know nothing about costume design, so I'm just going to go off what I think it looked cool. Allied, never saw that. Looked pretty good. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. That's a movie and a half. Okay. Florence Foster Jenkins. Okay, why? I don't know. I guess it's a period piece, sort of. Sure, why not? Okay, Jackie. That makes sense. Also, the poster for Jackie is fucking great. I don't know the movie yet, but the poster's great. And La La Land. I will also mention that I think if Emma Stone wasn't nominated for La La Land, that Natalie Portman would probably win for Jackie, I think. Costumes, I'm going to say probably Florence Foster Jenkins, actually. That's my guess. Maybe Jackie, one of those two. I don't know. Directing. Okay, cool. Arrival. Denis Villeneuve. I have no idea how to pronounce it. I'm so sorry. Films are great, though. Hacksaw Ridge. My boy Mel Gibson. What's up, Mel? Shaka. You know what? Maybe. Who knows? Okay. La La Land. Damien Chazelle. And Manchester by the Sea. Kenneth Lonergan. I don't know what else that guy's done, but I don't think much, to be honest. I think he co-wrote Rocky and Bullwinkle. That's what I heard. I don't know. And Moonlight, Barry Jenkins. I would La La Land, Damien Chazelle. That's who I'd want to win, because that's that film is masterfully directed. It really is. And then I'll probably win. I bet you. That's my guess. They're not going to give it to Mel. The fact they nominated him is actually surprising. I will say that. Most anti-Semitic, remarks aren't taken very well by the Academy. So, okay, documentary, Fire at Sea. I don't know many of these, unfortunately. I can't speak on this too much, but Fire at Sea. I am not your Negro. I heard that was great. Life animated. Oh, OJ Made in America. And the 13th. OJ Made in America will probably win, because I've seen that topping just some best of the year lists, and apparently it's fantastic. That'll probably win. Documentary short. I'm sorry, I'm not going to cover that just because I don't have enough expertise on that to make a rash decision. Film editing, Arrival, Hacksaw Ridge, Hell or High Water, La La Land, and Moonlight. I would probably say, okay, I'll say it right now, La La Land will probably win most of these. I'm going to say La La Land will probably win, although I would go for maybe Moonlight, because fuck it, La La Land is, it's technically very well made, and that's what I liked about the movie a lot. I think La La Land will win. Foreign language film. Elle was not nominated for this. I noticed that for some reason. It wasn't on the short list. I don't know why, but yet Isabelle Huppert got the nomination for actress, so it's very weird. Anyways, Land of Mine, A Man Called Ove, The Salesman, Tana, and Tony Erdmann. I've heard Tony Erdmann is fantastic, and it looks great, so I'm going to say that will probably win. Makeup and hairstyle. Oh my fucking god, okay. A Man Called Love. No idea what that is. Star Trek Beyond. Sure, that was a fucking good movie. That was actually an honorable mention I wanted to make. I loved that movie. And Suicide Squad. Sure, I guess. I guess the makeup and hair was probably the best part of that movie. I never thought of that, but sure. So fuck, whatever. Give it to Suicide Squad. Music. Jackie Mika Levy or Levi. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. Apologize, but I want her to win. One, because I'm excited to hear the score, and two, because she directed one of my favorite movies. Or not directed, sorry. She scored one of my favorite movies, Under the Skin. So going on, I'm rooting for her. La La Land, Lion, Moonlight, and Passengers. Justin Hurwitz will definitely win for La La Land. I can almost guarantee it. Music. Audition, The Fools Who Dream, La La Land. Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake from Trolls. Damn. City of Stars, La La Land. Empty Chair, I don't know what that is. Oh, it's sung by Sting for some movie I'm not aware of. Oh, the James Foley story. Cool. How Far I'll Go, Moana. So La La Land has 2 nominations in this category, so I'm going to go ahead and say that probably City of Stars will win. That's a good song. It's so catchy, man. Like, that's a good tune. Wow, okay, Best Picture. Here we are. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, 9. I don't know how to count. There's 9 nominations, as previous years have been similar to. So we got Arrival. Cool, good movie. Fences, yeah. Hacksaw Ridge, sure. Hell or High Water, Hidden Figures. That's so surprising to me. I mean, I've heard good things, but it didn't look that good to me. La La Land, of course. Lion, okay. Manchester by the Sea, and Moonlight. Okay, that makes sense to me. The only things I think that I wish were kind of on the list would be 20th Century Woman, and I mean, I haven't seen Silence, but I mean, maybe it's just not as highly regarded as I was expecting it to be. I'm not sure. I'll say right now, La La Land looks to be the winner for this film, for this category, that it looks like it's going to win Best Picture. But I'll say right now that I truthfully think Moonlight will win Best Picture. I think that. I'm calling it right now. That's my prediction. Yes. And I'm just going to go down to, I think, director. I wanted it there. Like, I mean, or did I skip directors? I may have. Oh, cool. Arrival, Hacksaw Ridge, La La Land, Manchester by the Sea, and Moonlight. So I'm going to go right ahead and say that, yeah, it's going to be La La Land. Damien Chazelle's winning that. So actually, I think I went over that. So sorry about that. My mind's all over the place. The one thing I did just notice here right now, see, this is one thing that's funny. I'll talk about this a bit more, but it's just weird when like good movies are never on the list until they're like mentioned in like one small category. It's like almost just leave them alone, because you're hurting me, just giving me a little like morsel of their name even being mentioned. And I mention that because in the original screenplay category, you have Hell or High Water, La La Land, The Lobster, Manchester by the Sea, and 20th Century Woman. Obviously, if you know me and Dan, The Lobster should get some love, and it's cool that it got a nomination. Will it win? No. La La Land will win, but The Lobster, it would be cool to see it win. Anyways, this went a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but I guess short summary, I truly think Moonlight will win Best Picture. I think Emma Stone will win Best Actress, and I think Denzel Washington will win Best Actor, and then I think Damien Chazelle will win Best Director. I do think that. If not Denzel, maybe Ryan Gosling, but that would be weird. I'll be honest. I'm just glad Deadpool's not on here, because fuck that. Anyways, guys, this is Kyle signing out from the second viewing. We'll see you guys on Monday.